It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. Today we're going to be taking a look at the opening minutes of The Ones Who Live's premiere, and I'm going to be doing a breakdown. There's some very interesting connections between this particular sneak peek and also something that happened in The Walking Dead World Beyond, some cool references, some cool Easter eggs, which we're going to talk about. We have another look inside the Civic Republic, which is cool, but of course, the main theme of this particular sneak peek is that Rick is a broken man. So we're going to take a look at it and break it all down and make some predictions as far as what they could be doing in the first episode. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. As always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So the opening minutes starts with this shot of Rick looking out the window at his apartment. It looks pretty cool. Obviously, we'd see the windmills in the background, which are definitely direct connections and references to what we saw in World Beyond, because we did see this exact location from a distance in World Beyond in one of the final episodes where Jadis was talking to Silas at CRM's main compound. So it's cool to see it here as well, and it's like continuing smoothly, which is awesome. And then we have this shot of Rick. Obviously, we always thought that this was further in to the season, but it's actually the first shot of Rick pretty much in the series, which is interesting. But Rick is crying. He's really sad about where he is, and it looks like he's a broken man. He's given up. And in the voiceover, he says, "I tried to get away. Just know that I tried, but I failed," or something to that effect. And it appears like maybe that's his suicide note or something along those lines. And that directly connects to something else that we're going to see. But another shot of the windmills outside the city in Philadelphia, which is where the main Civic Republic is located. But Rick looks at this phone with a picture of Michonne on it, like a carving or drawing of Michonne. Now, this is not the exact same one as the one that he threw onto the boat, which Michonne later found. It's a different one. Obviously, it has the same type of theme. And of course, it's for Rick to look at it and to be reminded of who's out there waiting for him. And then we see a reflection of Rick's face on the phone. Here is where it gets dark. We see Rick grabbing a piece of glass, putting it next to his neck, and obviously contemplating committing suicide. Now, it's probably not the first time he's going to be contemplating something like this, because we did see him putting a bullet next to his head. So that's probably another point in his journey where he has similar thoughts. But this connects directly to the suicide note that I talked about. But of course, Rick is not going to just kill himself and die. He lifts the glass, but we do see there is a bit of a cut because he's bleeding, but he didn't go through with it. And then we see this shot of the TV in Rick's apartment, and it's playing shots of a city that's basically burning down. It's hard to hear what they're saying in the TV, but it's like some sort of broadcast. They do mention Civic Republic there and other stuff, but I'm assuming that that connects directly to this shot of Lieutenant Elizabeth Kublek of the CRM, a shot that we saw in The Walking Dead World Beyond, where she basically notified the alliance of CR, which is in Philadelphia, Portland, and Omaha, of the destruction of Omaha. So I'm assuming that that's how it sort of connects, and that's how everything is coming together. So this appears to be Omaha being burnt down. We saw how it was burnt down and what went down in World Beyond, but we're just seeing the broadcast here. And this obviously reveals to us that it's been 10 years. So this is Rick 10 years into the apocalypse. How do we know that? It's because the events of World Beyond happened on the 10th anniversary of the alliance between the three communities, pretty early on in the apocalypse. Again, we don't hear what they're saying, but I'm assuming that it's the exact same dialogue that we heard from Elizabeth Kublek in World Beyond. That's pretty much everything I wanted to go through in this video. A pretty cool sneak peek. I'm definitely intrigued to see what's gonna happen. Obviously, the fact that they start with this as the opening minutes means that, of course, we're not picking up right away, showing where he went, when he was picked up by the helicopter. They're probably going to come back to that and explain it slowly throughout the series. So I'm definitely not surprised that they're picking up with a flash forward type of scene like this. And of course, at this point, we don't know if Rick is a prisoner or if he is in the military or even if he has lost his other hand. We know at this point he will definitely lose his hand, so it's not a spoiler anymore. It's out there. They pretty much confirmed it in the trailer, but obviously in this shot we don't know if his other hand is still intact or not. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.